let's go. So here we are in the 200 hangar. Lado's explaining about himself and Hideuze to Cafe, and Cafe's like, oh, yeah, it's weird. And Lado's been battling them for 16 and a half years now, which yeah, that's 16 and a half years. And it's like, well, yeah, so he told him in hours, and he's like, depending on how you look at it, that's either a super long time or a super brief time. And they're like, but you don't seem that much older than 16 and a half. And Lado's like, that's right, child soldier like Sasuke, on the battlefield since birth, in the service of the Alliance goal of destroying the enemy. And it's like, well, at least now you can learn sorts of useful stuff like being alive and how to pick up trash as part of the volunteer club. And then later he's like, I don't understand the community service and what's the deal. And Vicky's like, it's a way that, like, goodwill towards others. It's like, you nailed it, Vicky. You tricked him into picking up garbage, you stupid idiot. Like, Kurt, stop being rude. But these guys are all talking and they introduce themselves to Cape, and Cape's like, what's up with these guys? And like, don't worry, they're a bunch of clowns. When you say what? He's like, you're grown-ups, but you're also like a kid. And then Kurtz is being a dingus too. And then later it's like, what is it? He's like, from a military standpoint, Z Blue is the most undisciplined outfit I've ever heard of. And Sasuke's like, well, yeah, that's because them were humans before they were fighters, and that humanity and camaraderie is our strongest, like our greatest strength. And Sasuke like admits to it took him about a year to adjust, and Hibiki's like, yeah, and one day you too, you'll feel at home in this fucking horror show. But Lado is yeah, he's like, I don't think you guys understand just how terrible a foe the Hideuze are. And all the kids like, nah, whatever, we'll just beat the shit out of them. We faced all sorts of crazy killer machine type stuff. I mean, we fought the Baals, we fought invaders, we fought the space monsters, you know, everything. And it's like, wait, space monsters, the Uchu Kaiju? Out here? Like, what, you've heard of them? It's like, yeah, like, we know about them. They're considered they're a menace comparable to the Hideuze. And it's like, wow, in Noriko's world, the space monster's nest was in the center of the galaxy, so, and oh yeah, Baal swarm every 12,000 years as part of the galactic cycle of death and rebirth. You know the deal. Yeah, humanity's greatest enemy. And then Mao says, I guess that means the center of the galaxy is full of them, along with Sidereal? And Wanda says, this universe is super huge, but all we ever see is fighting everywhere. Damn. And then Hibiki says, I guess the center of the galaxy is a real intense battleground. And then Lado in turn is like, Hibiki's right. The center of the galaxy is where different sources of power reveal themselves to be supreme powers. A place to prove who has the right to live. Now I think about it, it's strange. It seems as if the battle was focused there, regardless of how huge the universe is. And here we go to Ameria. And here we are in a bar. And here's Nono. And Nono has dropped some fucking dishes. And the manager's like, oh, alright, that's it. 5th one this week, deducted from your paycheck. He's like, oh, but I've broken like 760 plates in 6 weeks, I'm garbage. Then she's like, oh, and you just ate that apples, that's 150 Zenny off your check. He's like, oh, but that means that I'm only going to get paid 70 monies. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, you've broken plates, frying pans, and even a friggin' refrigerator, and I don't even know how you fucking broke that. And then he's like, oh, I wish I could, like, And then the manager's like, maybe you should just like go, like, don't you have a home to go to instead of staying here and breaking all my shit? And then Nono's like, no, like, there's no way to get back to where I've come, like my home. I don't even know if it's still alive. And I'm just like, wow, yeah, I'm saying I wasn't really prepared for my entire store was transported from Mars to the American continent, but you know. And Nono's like, yeah, but it's cool. Don't worry about it. And Nono's always super positive, and she's like, friggin' chill out. Maybe if you weren't so upbeat, you wouldn't smash everything all the fucking time. And she lectures Nono and saying that she should forget her dreams of becoming a space pilot because she's a clumsy idiot. And then Sidrill soldiers come in. And they're like, oh yeah, like we want some food and drink, give it to us. And they talk about Sidrill. No, chill out. And they talk about, it's like, yeah, we're Sidrill and we're going to be here maintaining the ley line here. And the manager starts treating Sidrill as if they were a super VIP because she's scared of them. And Nono is like, fuck these guys, fuck them. And they're like, hey, what's with your attitude staring at us? And then Nono's like, get the fuck out, no one likes you Sidrill nerds. I'm Nono and you're a pile of shit. And the manager's like, Nono, fuck. And then Mysterious Lady comes in and is like, ah, I see. Sidrill punk's causing trouble again. What is it, little girl? You want to fight us? Like, oh, we'll see who does what. And then pulls off her little thing on her head that she just saw. Bright light comes out of it, and she calls the Snurf. So anyway, the Sidrill guy's like, how the fuck did this thing get here? And they're like, wait, we were supposed to have a non-aggression treaty with the Topless. And then like says, I don't give a shit what the military does because I'm part of the fraternity, not the military. And she says, and anyway, you're the guys who broke the treaty by causing the problem right in front of me. Like, oh jeez. So Sidrill goons show up. And like, quick, we gotta fight the friggin' Topless and beat up the citizens so they like know what happens to anyone who fucks up the friggin' Sidrill guys. And then Lauka's like, Earth doesn't belong to you, so get the fuck out. So Topless, yeah, they're like super fucking robot pilots. Yeah, okay, so, one of the soldiers told Nono that the only reason that this bar isn't directly under Sidrill control is that it's worthless, and worthless things can be burned to the ground, so chill out. Yeah, Nono's like, get out, I don't have any water for you to drink, fuck you. And then it's like, oh wait, they're super rope pilots that pilot the Buster machines to help defend mankind. They're like equal to the regular army wherever they come from, and they live in the Mega Nebula base on Mars. And no adults, because adults like to use kids for their own ends, so Topless are kids. Oh, she mentions exotic maneuver. Each of the Topless like ESP psychic people, and they can become a pilot of a Buster machine, and their abilities are super amplified and focused form of things that all children have. And like all children, they eventually grow up, and basically kids imagine all sorts of crazy shit, and these ones make it real. And they're Topless, and then when they grow out of their powers and can't use it anymore, they're known as being finished. And if not, I want to see a space pilot, well, here's friggin' one. And Lauk's mad as hell. And Lauk's like, let's go, D-Snurf, and let's use the exotic maneuver. which is her exotic maneuver is super crazy physics defying bullshit. Each of the top, let's see, because it's her ace bonus is her exotic. No, I think that'll be under special bullshit. Oh, that's butt. Fucking Diebuster. Fucking Diebuster. The sequel, the spiritual successor, prequel to Gunbuster, and not as good. Not as good. Okay, her exotic maneuver is material transfer, which is how she can summon the Smurf anywhere, because she just goes like, yo, get over here, dingus. But they're basically magic space babies, and it's not good. Diebuster is good, but as a sequel to Gunbuster, it's not. And every attempt it does to reference Gunbuster reminds you of a much better thing, and you go, oh well, it's not Gunbuster. Nailed it. Let's get a bit cheaper on the energy. Oh, you steal. Chainsaw Gator. I mean, it's not quite Gunbuster's chainsaw shoes. MG Yankton maybe says 100% Honest Girl again is the better spiritual successor to Gunbuster Diebuster. Yeah, I think I can agree. Gregory says in a way Diebuster's kind of like the Chrono Cross of anime. Well, you know what? You might be there. And then, hey, it's Nicola! How you doing? It's like, oh, Nicola, you showed up. He's like, yep, let's beat these sidle fuckers up. Let's go, princess. He's like, okay. And then they can get back to the Mega Nebula. What's Nicola's power? Nicola's power is long distance operation. Okay, Lauk, material transfer is once per map. She can use material transfer, which allows you to use a repair kit, energy restore, or ammo restore on the user as if one of those parts are equipped, so she can just repair herself. Check this shit out. Buster Beam! And the long distance operation is, it allows an adjacent allied unit that has already moved to move again. You can't use it after moving, so you just go, Nicola just goes, go again, buddy. This is Nicola. Got no love for you, Cyril. Let's go, exotic maneuver. And his is 27, which is 27 in French, and this nerf is 19 in French. Ichiwangiri! One cut. Nailed it, defeated all the nerds. So, beat them fast, because these enemies are pretty feeble garbage. You ready to go, princess? And then, here's Nono, who's like, wow! Hello, I'm Topless. He's like, you guys are super cool! Thanks for saving me, I'm Nono. I'll help you if with anything you want, if you can. Okay. You a space pilot, huh? He's like, I'm from the fraternity. It's a special forces unit for fighting the space monsters. And I was like, incredible! Holy shit! Loses her fucking mind. She's like, I want to become a space pilot like you, and so I can protect people. Yeah, losing her fucking mind. And she says she wants to do it so she can be like a hero, like Nonoriri. It's like, what the fuck's a Nonoriri? He's like, no, I'm Nono! Nonoriri's the fucking best! Holy shit! Anyway, Nonoriri's a super incredible hero lady. I'm surprised you don't know of her. And then more Siren would show up. It's like, ugh, friggin' Siren, let's bop him. And like, ugh. Friggin' Topless. We'll subjugate some humanity, fuck 'em. Let's go, Nicola. What the? And they all get wiped out. By space monsters, but they're not the same ones that we saw before. Friggin' Uchu Kaiju are here. What the heck? We gotta bop them. Let's go, Nicola. And we show up, and we're like, "Hey, how's it going? Busy Blue, check us out." It's like, whoa, what the fuck are those guys? And these guys are like, oh, hey, these are. It's like, yeah, we caught signals of nearby battle, and what the fuck is that? Can you hear me? Those are the space monsters. Space monsters? Looks different from the ones we've fought before. Chamber. Data check. There are no data on this type. The Galactic Alliance of Humanity have not encountered this type of space monster. And Nicholas says, you amateurs can stay back. I'd actually suggest you get the fuck out of here. And Kevin's like, what the? We came to help out though. And then Lauk says, we're advising for your own safety. You can leave this to us topless. Did she just say topless? You know of him, Kurtz? Oh, hell I know a topless. He must be thinking about something else. I hate to ignore Kurtz right now, but it seems the special forces of theirs don't belong to any specific organization. They were moving independently and were fighting against something, but I guess that something was space monsters? Needs Osmo. What's the orders, Captain? Now we know the target's a space monster, we can't turn our heads. Plus we've got to annihilate them before they cause any casualties. And then Nicola says, well, we warned you if you insist. Not our problem. And Lux says, you should run, you're in our way. And I was like, One-sama! Which is what Noriko calls Sumi. She's like, hurry, get out of here if you don't want to die. He's like, sure. Then settle now, back up this nerf. Nicola, let's go, my princess. Let's show them our power. The power of the topless. Right. Yeah, and there's the move, and it's like, oh yeah, like I don't know if it uses up his turn though. And he can do it once per battle. He can give somebody else another turn, which is like fine, I guess. Let's get fucked up by bugs. Once we talk about Baal, the space monsters appear too? Jeez, are we cursed or something? Nah, whatever. Leaving them alone will cause more trouble anyway. Look at these fucking things though. And turn into a fucking plane. Bonk. Pretty good, Wada. Pretty good. Koji? Oh, he doesn't have Koji. But Koji's like, I'll show you friggin' MNeidengard space monsters or whatever the fuck you are. I don't give two hoots. I didn't expect to have to fight the space monsters here on Green Earth, but I won't give any mercy to you, Baal, and I'll fight for you, Noriko! Bang, 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 bang. I'm gonna just leave these guys here, and I'm putting him in the front so his skill works. Because otherwise it doesn't, if you just have the dude in the back. Bright down up and slap them until they calm down. Maybe this Bright will break his hand and go for his just says, he's got two. You no fucking what? You're right. He does. Let's beat up these shitty bugs. You have Shodoro? No. I can at least kill this one. That's no good. And these friggin' oh, fucking die buster, mate. Well, Gargantia is going to be safe while we're gone, and didn't expect to be fighting anything weird like you. Sosuke is a thing he said. No, I'm not moving him. Yeah, Sosuke is the thing he says. Noriko told us the war between the space monsters was a war for survival. Then I'll fight as well. I have no intention to die, nor have them slaughter the human race. And then Lado's got one, but we'll bring him over in a second. Oh, you fucking shit lady. and it says Super Robot Wars with the Koenig monster. Gonna have to port this one then. It's hella good. Macross Frontier is like in fucking all of them now, like ever since it came out. As soon as its first one was L, and ever since then it's been in like every Super Robot Wars game. Just non-fucking stop. And now I'm hurrying because I gotta go do a thing. Okay, so now these guys get to fucking book it. Once. Twice. So you haven't seen this move yet. And then Lado and Chamber. Here's Chamber. Rechecking all data. There are no matches. No need to report. We'll be encountering many unknown enemies anyway. Just tell me. Just give me the combat suggestions. What we need to do right now is eliminate our enemy. Roger. I'll obey your decisions. So let's check out the Pinion Halberd. Buster Beam! Zambot Buster! Let's fucking go. Just a fucking harpoon. For Vicky either? Well, okay, sure. But yeah, basically the things are, these aren't like the other space monsters, but maybe that's just what the space monsters look like in these guys' weird world. Heal. We got the big wall now. Gonna take not much damage, so these two should be good. Yep, pretty good. Land. I should have probably attacked the guy in the back to make it a more even move, but that's fine. Here it comes. We'll just do the same again with this guy. Just bombard space monsters with missiles. Like, why wouldn't you? Yep, sure. Rust Hurricane. Burp on him. Burp on a monster and make it die. Show these topless what real power is. Gotta do better than that to get past Our Lady of Iron. Only Topless to defeat these guys. Sure thing. Burps on 5 bugs to murder them. Missile these fuckers. Punch these ones. With the Big Bang Punch. Oh. Saw them. Okay, and then I am going to do the double PP. Because everybody needs that little boost. Everybody needs like 50 more and then they're set. Okay, and then we'll do that. Okay, that's the use the kit. That's not the one I want to do though. I guess he doesn't have his yet. Okay, I think maybe you need 130 will to do it. That's fine too. Mao's music is Princess of Passion from Masakishin. Friggin' space monster showing up out of nowhere. Don't worry about it, Princess. We'll get him. And then we can get back to the Mega Nebula and have a good time. And as you can tell, Nicola he's pretty old. So he's coming up on his expiration date. But yeah, it's one of the princesses, not Monica, Xenia, the one that loves robots, the one's a robot otaku. So she's on Masaki's route in second OGs. Buster Megatech! And then he controls these things. Turns into weird sperms. And this is his remote control thing that he's got. There you go. Exotic maneuver. Get him. chew 'em up. Bam. Ta-da! Bang. Yeah, it's fucking horrifying. There are people in those things, by the way. And he just does that to him because he's a fucker. Just one left. I don't know what the fuck you are, but you're gonna beat the shit out of you, weird bugs from space. Okay, so Cape's like, whoo, these space bugs are pretty strong. And Luca's like, something weird about these, right? That's not... And then Michelle says, maybe the ones we fought are from a different dimension to these ones? And then Nicola and Lack are like, well, let's go back to the Mega Nebula, I guess. We're done here. Let's go, Princess. Whomp. Another one appears and starts attacking everybody. Fuck. Ugh. And the manager's like, oh, I'm gonna die. This sucks. My leg's trapped. Nono, get out of here. And I was like, no, I'll save you. It's like, no, it's a fucking steel girdle. Like, the whole building's collapsed on my leg. And Nono's like, no, Riri wouldn't give up. She was a true hero, and so am I. All you need is hard work and guts. Gunbuster logo. And he's like, no, like, I'm gonna save you, and we're gonna go to space. And Nono somehow actually lifts the girder and like throws the whole thing away. He's like, holy moly, what the? She's pretty strong. Watch out, Nono. Like, shit, she's just, I guess that space monster just bitten the girder she picked up and now she's fucking done. So Lack's like, let's go, Topless. Let's go, D-Snurf, we got this. And then I was like, no, I can handle it. Don't be stupid, let's go. And then it's like, no, I can do this. And Inazuma kicks it. Like, the Gunbuster lightning kick just fucking murders it, just annihilates this thing. Just completely destroys it. Everyone is like, did she just do what you think she did? And it's like, okay, whatever. Buster Beam is distracted enough from getting fucking like, kicked in the head. And then I was like, hell yeah, we did it! No, it's Zach fault, thank. And it's like, oh, what? It's like, and Nicola is like, okay, we should definitely get Nono back to the Mega Nebula for testing because that's not a thing a normal human can do, right? So they're gonna pick her up and take her back to their little clubhouse. You're coming with us. Off they go. So everyone else is like, what the fuck just happened? Like, she lifted up the girder, how? The thing got her, and then she flew up into the air and Inazuma kicked it and like cracked. What the fuck? This Topless. This is too much for me. This is. And then Kathy's like, anyway, wrap it up, folks. Wrap it up. Sidereel are coming nearby. We don't got time to watch. And word comes in from Banjo's assistant Reika, who's got instructions from Banjo on what to do next. So let's go. So let's find out what she's going to tell us. Yeah, so here's Reika, Banjo's assistant lady, and what she knows about the Topless is that they're a team of specialists in fighting space monsters from a parallel universe. Apparently their original society was pretty sparsely populated and spread out throughout the entire solar system, but only a fraction of that society is here now. But other than their mission to battle the space monsters, they mostly stay away from mankind. Like, they're like, no, big distance. And it's interesting that these space monsters don't match the data we've got from Noriko. And they've only attacked the green Earth, but it's only a matter of time before they go to the blue Earth, right? It would be nice if we could get the Topless to help us in the fight against Sidereal, but no one's figured out how to get in touch with them. And even the Sidereal are mostly content to leave the Topless alone to fight the space monsters. They're like, we'll leave them alone, they'll leave us alone. But for now, Banjo wants our help to storm the nearest central base that the guys have on the ley lines. And if that works, then that'll give our team a chance to return to the Blue Earth and handle business there. And we can finally go back and sort out all of our shit, I guess. Looking at the Sidereal base, central base, blah blah. Hibiki, however, has got a bad feeling about this. And so he's like, oh, bad feeling about it. He's like, don't worry, we got this, it's gonna be fine. And then everybody's like, don't worry, Hibiki, everyone's got your back. And Kurt's like, hell yeah, can't wait to see more Topless. It's like, Hibiki, please, ignore him. But he's got lots of people. So, got anything else that... Yeah, so Hibiki's worried about something, and he's like, don't worry, it's just a bad feeling. When Chamber supports Al in the Arbalest, he's like, Al, you can entrust me for the remainder of the battle. So what are we going to have here? Whoa, that was some crazy shit that we just saw. What's up with that? Anyway, business, business. So AG was like, our previous space monsters were like prawns, and these ones have 2 tails. If you can catch one and cook one, double the eating? Maybe. And that's where AG is on this one. Okay, let's level this up. And then we're good. Oh, so close on everybody. And we didn't get any new items. We haven't got the Topless yet. I don't think anybody really needs upgrading, do they? Let's make these boys tough and tooting, because they're tough tooting babies. You dance like men. Michelle's got problems dodging because he sucks. But yeah, alright, we're friggin' dunzo.